Okay. Thank you.
And sir, we are ready. You can get started, sir. The meeting is on. Anil sir, are you ready?
Vijay, I think Anil is having a little issue. Let's start now. I think we.
Okay, sir.
You skip that.
Okay, so the first session is headed by Mr. Rajinish sir. So he will brief about the tournament. Sir, please go ahead, sir.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Respected Director Muthoot Thomas sir, Dr. Prashant sir, CSR Head Muthoot, all CABK officials, our state captain and Indian player Manish, other captains, and my dear cricketers. We are extremely happy to have a session on an inauguration session for the 9th edition tournament here with our special guest, the Director Thomas Sir Muthoot Papachan Group. We are extremely happy today because the tournament we supposed to start tomorrow. Unfortunately, the heavy rain, we shifted the tournament and we decided to continue the inaugural session today itself. So when we approached Thomas sir, he is ready to be with us on that day, especially the occasion, the International White Cane Day we are celebrating. So there is a huge connection between that white cane and cricket. We also think that is white cane, the visually impaired people are using for guiding to get this destination to go move on, and the cricket also is connected to mobility, the walking stick, and we also believe that the blind cricket, when we play in a playing surface, we can also move around freely, and that will help us to create the confidence among us. So that is the special thing we all connect and we believe. So we thought to start the tournament today itself on the special occasion of International White Cane Day. This is the 9th edition All Kerala tournament. We, Cricket Association for the Blind in Kerala, we formed in 2012. After we played a long career cricket, we started to move on to control the cricket for blind in Kerala. Now we are into Cricket Association for Blind in India and the World Blind Cricket Council as well. This is the 9th edition All Kerala tournament, and it is in the name of our beloved, my friend Navaz Nizar. Navaz Nizar and we brought back the second time blind cricket introduced in Kerala, 2010 onwards, and he was assistant professor in Delhi University, and he was very well in the media and all, for the foreign affairs discussions. Unfortunately, we were taking the cricket into the next standard or next level. Unfortunately, in 2015, we lost him. So after that, we plan to, without him, we can't take forward the cricket. So he should be there in any name. So we decided to take his memory for this special tournament, and we are restructuring our tournament this year onwards. That is, we have 5 teams now, and the Cricket Association for the Blind in Kerala is going to control directly, because Kerala team, we have to be performed much in the national level. So last 3 years, Kerala team has been performing very well, and thanks to Muthoot Papachan Group, special thanks to Thomas sir, Ashik, Prashant sir, James, Rohit, everybody in this. So thanks to all Muthoot Papachan Group team, because before that we were facing a lot of struggle to continue the tournaments, organizing camps, training. We were doing, but with the support of well-wishers, a little support of government, and we were pleading always. And for one day, fortunately, before we entering the Nagesh Trophy, the first edition, we could meet James and Ashik. It was the turning point of the blind cricket. We believe always. Suddenly they realized what we were focusing and what is our real aim. They realized, and suddenly they took us to Thomas sir. And we know that Muthoot Papachan Group is really into the mainstream sports, cricket. They are into IPL, franchise sponsors. They are in ISL. They are in volleyball. They are in kabaddi. So many things they are promoting in the mainstream sports in India. And it is our real privilege and honor to get Muthoot Papachan Group as official sponsor of Kerala blind cricket team. And even yesterday we had a meeting with the 28 state teams, and we proudly said that this is our sponsor, and they all are feeling jealous, and they also wish to get such sponsors. So we could make such a model for everybody because of its support. We really thank sir, because really we can't forget, we don't have any words to express the gratitude, and we believe that we can perform, we can do our best cricket activities from the grassroots level to international level in the future also. Now Kerala team is in the rank number 5 in India, and our captain is there. We are looking for the 4th edition in a full form. We believe more training and support will definitely get our players to perform. And we formed a special task force also, 10 boys being recognized, and we are giving training for them. And girls also very much in that with the support of UST. So blind cricket is really getting good support like this. Definitely we can make wonders. So thank you so much sir, and this is the brief. We start the tournament on 23rd of this month. This time we are giving training on the previous day, and the next day they will play. So that is the format we have set up, and it will continue till April. And the first April first week we are planning to have the finals, because that is the 25th year of the first official tournament. At that time, all officials of us, we were playing at that time in the tournament. We were studying in 10th standard and 8th standard and all. So that 25th year, we are going to celebrate. So these all blind cricket history, everything will be revealed on that special occasion. So this is all about blind cricket. Now, thank you so much once again, Thomas sir and the entire Muthoot Papachan Group's team. And we can't avoid that Prashant sir and Ashik always they give the full marks to us. That is the inspiration to take forward in the professional way itself. So thank you once again. I hand over to Vijay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your brief introduction about the tournament and the history and the journey. It's a wonderful thing. I would now request Mr. Prashant sir, CSR head, to say something about this tournament.
Thank you. Very good morning to all. Respected Thomas sir, my friend and colleague Mr. Udish Ullas, Executive Vice President of Muthoot Microfinance, Rajneesh, members of Kerala Blind Cricket Association, players, well-wishers, friends. I believe we are listening, we are in this platform from all across the country today, watching this event. So, our journey, Muthoot Papachan Foundation or Muthoot Papachan Groups, commonly we are known as Blue Muthoot. And Blue Muthoot's journey with CABK started 3 or 4 years before, where we slowly started knowing each other and steadily developing into a strong bondage. As Rajneesh rightly mentioned, this is a wonderful journey that we are having with CABK because the kind of organizational strength that you have shown is really wonderful. Those who believe that they are in mainstream should actually learn from you people. See, for example, this event organization, how well it is done, how well it is coordinated. So there is no difference, like we cannot distinguish or in between the mainstream and the challenge or something like that. I have a story with the visually challenged people in my career. I of course was being part of several organizations who have been working with people with disabilities and people from difficult situations, etc., for past 20 years. But I have a very strong stint with people who are visually challenged. The first instance, I'll just brief down because I need this platform should also create opportunity to discuss on various other stuff as well, beyond sports. Because sports, like we conceive it as a bouncing platform. Everyone who are getting engaged with sports may not be champions or may not get into championship, but there are several other opportunities. I'll just tell you one of my experiences. I have been a part of an organization called International Institute for Social Entrepreneurs. This is established by a German lady called Sabriye Tenberger. Rajneesh, you would be knowing her, I believe. Sabriye is a German lady. She came to India with her spouse, a person from Holland, Mr. Paul Cronenberg. They came to India. They wanted to establish an organization, especially with all of natural resources, availability of all facilities and all. And fortunately, they could come to this land, to Trivandrum, to Kerala, to Trivandrum, finally guided by some people, some well-wishers. And at that time, our one person was here. You might be knowing about famous architect, Larry Baker. So Larry Baker actually, that was his final, unfortunately, his advice for this team to come and establish this organization, a green building at the banks of Belaini Lake. So my first exposure with this lady, we were having an informal kind of an interview before my joining. And this lady came with a white cane, walking very sweet, and we sat for half an hour discussing about our interest zones and experiences and also and her vision and all. And after the meeting, she was carrying a small box kind of, very small box kind of thing with around 6 or 7 buttons attached to it, and she was just keeping her hand on that. And when we were winding up, she just told me, Prashant, I have just sent you the minutes of the meeting just we had. I asked her what? So she told me that, okay, you may be seeing this for the first time. This is a braille laptop, and this is connected to internet through my phone. And this is one good thing that we have, visually challenged people have, compared to you people. You believe normal that we can read in darkness, we can write in darkness, and when we speak, we can do the minutes. And we are multitasking, we are multi-talented, not like you people. You have to draft, you have to sit down, you have to take minutes, and then you have to go down, sit, write it, and then send it. So we are doing multitasking. And she, as a person, I have seen her that she likes horse riding. She had gone to Himalayas. She had developed Braille language, Braille script for Tibet, where there was no Braille script available. So a person like her, it is quite unbelievable that, it cannot be stopped. That passion, that energy cannot be stopped. And she is actually giving space for people like this, like having challenges. Not only blind people, and she lightly called blind. She tells directly that don't come with this sugar-coated stuff. I know, I'm blind. I don't mind calling you blind. Okay, that is the approach, very direct. And this organization actually gives space for people from all across the country. It's an international institute. They're having a residential course. People from all over the world come there and stay there for a week, work for an year's time, learning about their future project. They come with a dream, they realize it, they facilitate, they get equipped with all those knowledge and inputs, go back to their respective countries with this project started. So in brief, I was just explaining one of my experience. And I strongly suggest CABK to be a platform for more scope and opportunities for people involved. Because those who are coming, those who are traveling with you in sports as a platform are champions, are real champions. So they have to have their dreams running on several other aspects as well. So you really need to enlarge your scope, and we will, personally I'm so happy to facilitate, and whatever resources I could share from my end, we'll be really happy to do that. So let us get into sports and the association in between Blue Muthoot and CABK. We started this journey 3-4 years before. We have not aired this before. We have been doing it very subtly. And now it is time for us to go with the messages on updates, on programs, on events, and all what is happening. Even we have been actively engaged in supporting during the time of COVID situations. If I remember correctly, Rajneesh and his team was very keen in supporting the fellow players and the members of CABK, especially those who are doing or engaged in kind of daily wage or small kind of entrepreneurship, those who are suffering at the time of COVID situation. Rajneesh approached us, and our management was very keen in supporting at that time for our fellow players and friends. So like that, we have to expand our scope beyond sports or much beyond sports. And that we will definitely look into. And let us take the discussion later. So coming into CABK again, this is a great opportunity for Muthoot as well, because we are, as Rajneesh rightly mentioned, we are very much into sports very seriously in ISL, in IPL, in volleyball. We are running a football academy for the last 5 years based out of Cochin, the residential academy. We scouted 50 students from across around 4,500 passionate football enthusiasts from across the state. We are running this organization, this academy, football academy, for last 5 years. Mr. Terry Phelan was the first technical director, and now led by an expert team of coaches. Now we are starting the volleyball academy. We are into the preparatory aspects of this volleyball association, volleyball academy. We have supported several badminton players who played nationally and internationally. We are also 2020 match is being organized for the last 12 to 14 years in the name of our beloved founder, Mudut Corporation. This is just to brief that we are to mention that we are very seriously into sports, and in our last meeting of CABK, the annual gathering, I believe, I had mentioned about a sports infrastructure facility we are coming up with at Palakkad, a 14-acre space where we are coming up with a huge project, a large project with infrastructure facilities for all sports activities. The first phase is just starting with construction, where we will be coming up with a FIFA standard international football stadium and residential facility for the academy to shift there first, and then followed by other facilities. And when I was explaining this, I was narrating this in the meeting of CMBK, immediately Rajneesh made a remark, and he was rigorously following up with me, mentioning that, sir, we also need a space there. We are struggling a lot to find a space to get our people trained. It is very difficult. That's very true that we exactly know in field the reality of getting a space, a ground for training. So I have put it across to Thomas sir, and Thomas sir kindly agreed and consented that definitely CABK also will be having a space and access at our Palakkad premises once the infrastructure is ready for use. So I thank Mudut management for this constant and rigorous support, benevolent support they extend to CABK. I am just instrumental, I believe. I am really happy to be with CABK for the future programs and all the developments I would like to see and would like to be a part of. So wish all the best for all the players from across the country for this season. Let it be a great year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prashant sir, for your wonderful words. It's really motivating, and now we move on to the next most awaiting session, Unveiling of the Trophy by Mr. Thomas sir. So I would request Thomas sir to unveil the trophy, please. And the revealing of trophy is happening at the moment by Thomas sir, and it will be handed over to the captain of Kerala team. Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas sir. Please, now we move on to the next session. I would request Mr. Rajneesh sir to provide the inaugural address, please.
Thomas sir, Vijay, Thomas sir will be.
I'd say thanks to all of you. I should thank you all for giving us this wonderful opportunity to associate with the CABK. And as Prashant has said about our association with cricket, with sports, we value this association with you as well. I hope and pray that this year also the tournament we'll be able to conduct the tournament despite the weather conditions. Thank you once again for all the support. We gave an opportunity to support you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a great pleasure to know that. And now we move on to the last session of the program, which is Vote of Thanks, will be given by Mr. Mevin C. Anto, the treasurer of CABK.
Good morning all. I think I would like to say the thanks in Malayalam because നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്നത് പോലെ യഥാർത്ഥ നന്ദി നമ്മൾ പറയണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ലാംഗ്വേജ് തന്നെ വേണം. അതുകൊണ്ട് സർ, വിത്ത് യുവർ പെർമിഷൻ ഐ ക്യാൻ സ്വിച്ച് ഓൺ ടു മലയാളം. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഈ സന്തോഷ സുദിനത്തില് ഈ പ്രത്യേക സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ ഓഫ്ലൈനായിട്ടും ഓൺലൈനായിട്ടുമാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്, നമ്മൾ ഈ ട്രോഫി ഈ വർഷം മുതൽ ഓൾ കേരള ടൂർണമെന്റ് നടത്തുന്നത് നവാസ് നിസാർ ട്രോഫി എന്നുള്ള പേരിലാണ്. അൺഫോർച്ചുനേറ്റ്ലി നവാസ് സാറിന് എനിക്ക് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. ഞാൻ വരുന്നതിന് മുൻപ് അദ്ദേഹം നമ്മളോട് പോയിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും കേൾക്കുന്നത് പോലെ മരിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം ജീവിക്കുന്ന ഒരുപാട് വ്യക്തികൾ നമ്മുടെ ലോകത്തുണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയുന്നു. ഞാൻ വന്നതിന് ശേഷം ഒഫീഷ്യൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സിൽ നിന്ന് കേട്ടറിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള പരിചയം മാത്രമാണ് എനിക്കുള്ളത്. പക്ഷെ അവർ പറയുന്നതിൽ നിന്ന് പുള്ളി ഇപ്പോഴും ജീവിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്. എന്തായാലും രജനീഷ് സാറിനോട് ചേർന്ന് അദ്ദേഹവും കൂടി ചേർന്നിട്ടാണ് CABക്ക് പടുത്തുയർത്തിയത്. എല്ലാ ക്രിക്കറ്റേഴ്സിന്റെ പേരിലും ഞാൻ ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് നന്ദിയും പ്രണാമം അർപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ളൊരു കാര്യത്തിൽ ഒരുപാട് പേർക്കാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഗുണം, മീൻസ് അതിനൊരു സന്തോഷം നമുക്ക് ലഭിക്കാൻ സാധ്യമാവുന്നത്. അതിനാൽ തന്നെ ആദ്യം തന്നെ നവാസ് സാറിൻ്റെ അടുത്തുള്ള, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നവാസ് സാറിന്റെ വൈഫ്, നവാസ് സാറിന്റെ കുട്ടികൾ എല്ലാവരോടും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നന്ദി അർപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്നതുപോലെ കഴിഞ്ഞ 3 വർഷങ്ങളായിട്ട് മുത്തൂറ്റ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് CABക്ക് ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷനായിട്ട് അസോസിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിൽ ഏർപ്പെടുകയാണ്. എനിക്കതിൽ എടുത്തു പറയാനുള്ളത്, നമ്മുടെ മുൻ പ്രസിഡന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള അബ്ദുൽ കലാം സാറിന്റെ ഒരു വേർഡ്സ് ഞാൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് കോട്ട് പറയാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. യു ഹാവ് ടു ഡ്രീം ബിഫോർ ദ ഡ്രീംസ് ക്യാൻ കം ട്രൂ. അതായത് നമ്മൾ സഫലീകരിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ അതിനു മുൻപ് തന്നെ ആ സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾ കാണണമെന്നാണ്. CABKയുടെ എല്ലാ മെമ്പേഴ്സിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചും നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്ന പോലെ ശരീരത്തിന്റെ വിളക്കാണ് കണ്ണ്. കണ്ണിന്റെ ഒരു പരിമിതി നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അതിൽ നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ചെയ്യാന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കുറച്ച് ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ടാണ്. അതിനാൽ തന്നെ മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ ഒരു സപ്പോർട്ട് നമുക്ക് സാധ്യം ആവേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ആ ഒരു അവസരത്തിൽ ശരിക്കും ആ സാധ്യമാവുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമുക്കൊരു രക്ഷകനെ പോലെ എത്തിയ ഒരു എന്താ പറയാ ഒരു ആൾക്കാരെയാണ് ഈ മുത്തൂറ്റിലുള്ളത്. തോമസ് സാറിന്റെ എൻ്റെ മുത്തൂറ്റ് ടീമും ആ അവസരത്തിൽ വലിയൊരു നന്ദി ഞങ്ങൾ അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. കാരണം എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാല് പ്രശാന്ത് സാറ് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഒരു 1.5 കൊല്ലം മുൻപ് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്നതുപോലെ കോവിഡിന്റെ ഒരു എന്താ പറയാ തീവ്രമായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ആ സിറ്റുവേഷനിൽ അപ്പാർട്ട് ഫ്രോം ക്രിക്കറ്റിന് പുറമെ 50ഓളം ക്രിക്കറ്റേഴ്സിനെ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ 50ഓളം അവരുടെ ഫാമിലീസിനെയാണ് മുത്തൂറ്റ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് സഹായിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതില് ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷമാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ അറിയിക്കുന്നത്. എല്ലാ പ്ലെയേഴ്സും നമ്മൾ അറിയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് അവരുടെ സന്തോഷം. അപ്പോ ഇത്രയധികം സഹായങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മളൊരു നന്ദി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന 2 വാക്കിൽ ഒതുക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു ഔപചാരികത മാത്രമാണ്. എങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്നതുപോലെ നമ്മൾ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാതെ ആഗ്രഹിക്കാതെ ഒരു വ്യക്തി നന്ദി പ്രകടിപ്പിക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു മെന്റൽ സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ അത് ഒരുപാടാണ്. തോമസ് സാറിനും എൻ്റയർ മുത്തൂറ്റ് ടീമിനും അത് ലഭിക്കുമെങ്കിൽ ഈ ബ്ലൈൻഡ് ക്രിക്കറ്റ് കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റിയുടെ പേരിൽ ആ നന്ദി ഞാൻ ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ അറിയിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ സന്നിഹിതരായിരിക്കുന്ന കേരള ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ടീം ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ ആയിട്ടുള്ള മനീഷ്, ഒഫീഷ്യൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള സന്തോഷ് ചേട്ടൻ, തോമസ് ചേട്ടൻ, അതുപോലെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഓൺലൈനായിട്ട് പങ്കെടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ജനറൽ സെക്രട്ടറി രജനീഷ് സാർ, അനിൽ സാർ, മറ്റെല്ലാ ഒഫീഷ്യൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സിനും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നന്ദിരിക്കണം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇന്ന് പങ്കെടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ ക്രിക്കറ്റേഴ്സ് മറ്റെല്ലാവർക്കും ഈ സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ നന്ദിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വളരെ ഷോർട്ട് ടൈമിൽ ഇതെല്ലാം വളരെ ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചു എന്നുള്ളതിൽ ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. അതിന് സഹകരിച്ച മറ്റെല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുകയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്.
Thank you so much everyone joining online and in Zoom as well as in YouTube. So we are signing off and meet you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry, sir?
Thank you.
Oh, you liked it? Oh, I'll send you the link, sir. I have already sent to Prashant, sir. I'll also send it to Rajneesh, sir, and I'll send it to you as well. Thank you.
നമ്മുടെ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ടീമിനെ മാർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് സർ. ജെയിംസ് വിൽ കോർഡിനേറ്റ്.
Okay.
Yes sir, we will do.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.